8.
C.
There isn't a C on it.
C, senor. That's Spanish.
You got a preference, 7 or 8? Because they're both the same. Let's do 8. I've done 7 already in a video today. So if you want to go back through and look at that, you can. Alright, so what's key about this one is the directions on where R has to be. R has to be on the interior of UTS. So I'm going to create angle UTS. So maybe U is there. T is that vertex. Huh? That's U. And then R has to be on the interior, right? So R is the point there. That's going to allow me to create that ray TR. Okay? If you don't pay attention to that, you could potentially put R on the outside of UTS, and that's going to change the things you add together in the total that you set it equal to. Okay? So if your picture is wrong, your equation is going to be wrong. If your equation is wrong, obviously your solution is going to be wrong. So now I just go through and I try to find the values that these angles are labeled by or are expressed with. So RTU, so R to T to U, 60 degrees. Okay. STR. Okay, so we'll find STR, which is S to T to R, that's 9x plus 1. Okay. Now before I go any further, are those the two smaller angles?
Yeah.
Are those the two that you're going to add together?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's add those together. So I got 9x plus 1 plus 60. Those are the things I'm adding together. Well, if I add them together, I got to know the total, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The total they're telling you is S to T to U. So the total is that angle right there, from S to T to U. And that's 16x plus 5, right?
Yeah.
So now, we should be able to go and evaluate that or solve for that. Okay? So move my 9x over. Gives me what? 7x? This is going to be 61, correct?
Yep.
Move my 5 over gives me 56. So x is 8, correct?
I had that.
Okay, you had 8. What are we answering the question? Find angle STR, measure of angle STR. So this is what we're looking for. We're going to plug 8 into that. So 9 times 8 is 72, plus 1 is 73. So we're looking for the 73 to type into Math Excel. That help?
I just typed 7 and 8. I typed 3.
You just typed in X?
No, I don't know what happened, but like I got the problem with stuff on my wasn't very sure.
So you got 73 typed into there?
No, but like on this, I didn't do my work on this, and then I did it on paper, and I wrote everything down. And I was like these, and yeah, I thought that was 9. That was no that, and I just did that. I wrote.
So you know what you did wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I couldn't follow that at all. But you know what you did wrong.
Yeah.
So don't make that mistake. Alright. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Any other problems? Feel comfortable with this? Anticipate having a test over chapter 1 on Friday. There's going to be some of this stuff on there. Okay. Once everybody takes the quiz for Friday, has the people absent, we'll go over some of those questions on the quiz. You should be able to see your score, and I'm thinking maybe some of us aren't maybe happy with our scores. Okay. But what I want you guys to realize is that what we missed wasn't necessarily the algebra parts. It's the vocabulary type questions, the postulate type questions, okay? The geometry type questions, okay? Most of my tests and quizzes, you're going to find out that a majority of the questions are logical things, okay? Where you've got to, draw a picture to maybe convince yourself of always, sometimes, or never, or piece together definitions and theorems and stuff like that, where it's not necessarily like Algebra 1 was, can I find a value? Can I find X? Can I find Y and stuff like that? Does that make sense? Okay. A very, very, very large part of this course is vocabulary, it's theories, it's theorems, it's postulates, and how those things relate with one another. Okay? And the reason I do that is because I know how much you're going to use that geometry in an algebra course later, college algebra, trigonometry. And if you don't know this vocabulary, you're going to struggle. Okay? So it's very, very important that we learn that now and deal with it on a regular basis now, because we'll make those other courses a little bit easier later on. Alright, so if you guys don't have questions, let's get to 1.5, and we're going to talk about some angles here. So let me just going to close out.